Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Update Aquatic server with me, your host, Update Aquatic Man. Last time, we worked on the Update Aquatic witch farm you see behind me, and let me tell you, it is producing like a dream. We've got, whoops, one more over. We've got lots and lots of redstone, and we're going to be using all of this lots and lots of redstone in order to create a whole bunch of comparators and a whole bunch of redstone torches and a whole bunch of other redstone stuff, because over at the Community Cultural Complex Center, we are going to be developing a fountain that utilizes a whole bunch of pistons. What's going on here? Open up, you. Uh-oh. Little laggy there. We're going to open up a whole bunch of pistons. Let's bring this out so I'll have it. We're going to need a lot of pistons. That's what I'm getting at. We're going to need a lot of pistons, and we're going to need a lot of... I'm going to use some oak logs. Maybe I'll make some sticky pistons. It's a good thing I have a lot of comparators. It's a good thing I have the Industrial Algae Cultivation Center. That's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to be using that for some good things here. I'm going to just take the time here real fast to put all these boxes down so I won't have to go hunting for them later when I'm trying to put everything in its place. Let's put this guy back here, right? All right, so I am going to need a lot of redstone, like I said, to make comparators. And where's that stone block? Here we go. Stone. Now, here's the thing, though. Over the last couple episodes, I've been talking about the fact that I am going to need... Oh, it's a good thing I got sticks over here as well. This should be the stick pile, I think. Yeah, stick pile. How many sticks do I have? Lots of sticks. All right, so let me get 64. Let's make all of those redstones too. I was talking before about the desire to maintain... 1, 2, 3, 4. Maintain my 1.13 status, because I was going to want to continue using my iron farms that are around the Community Cultural Complex Center. And what has happened is the 1.14 update has come out, and if I want to play on a Realm server, which is what I typically play on, then I am going to need to get updated to 1.14. That's unfortunate for me, but I think I can work around it simply by playing offline. So what I have done here today is moved myself to an offline server. You know, this is on my personal computer. And on the one hand, I'm not building with anybody right now, but we're talking about it. We're in Discord talking about it. Whether or not we're going to start from scratch and do a 1.14 or what we're going to do, because I really want to at least finish the Community Cultural Complex Center and see what it looks like with all those iron golem farms working and everything in place. On the other side, it's nice that I have so much spawning in. Look, there's a farm there and a farm there, and there's a... I say farm, but I meant village, and there's a village over there. Can I peek through the glass? Yep, there's a village over there. And there's a whole bunch of villages. I think I saw some more villages this way. Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just my imagination. Pumpkins that way, you know, but wow, you can see forever and ever when you're playing offline, so I might keep that up. Also, you know, down below when I cut out that section right there, if I look through the glass, I cut out that section so nobody's spawning over there, but people, they're still kind of spawning over here, so I might go and light that up still. But here's what I'm getting to. I am thinking that I am going to maintain the offline status, or that is to say, personal computer server status for the time being, until such time that take this, and this, until such time that I actually finish the Community Cultural Complex Center, and then that way it'll be a finished project, and then I'll move on to the next one. How many do I got here? Do I have enough? I have 64 of those. I still want more of those. Oh my gosh! So I need that, and I'm gonna need 2 more of those. 2 more of those? A lot more of those. Hold on. Man, oh man. So I think it's best for me to just keep doing it offline, like I said, and we'll figure something out. It shouldn't take me but maybe a couple more months, and then I can start... Wait, there's no way there's that much redstone. Here we go. It shouldn't take me but a couple more months to get finished with the project, and then I can go to 1.14. And by the time I do that, then the 1.14 bugs and kinks and stuff will be worked out. So then it'll just be me taking advantage of the fact that early adopters have gone ahead and found all the errors and issues and things like that. Now I know that what's the word I'm looking for? Not the patch, not the when it's early, not the bedrock I forget what it's called, but more sticks flying up. So there are people out there who are taking advantage of the early stuff, so that's fine. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and give it a couple months and try to wrap up this Community Cultural Complex Center. And in order to do that, oh, man, I'm going to need a lot more material. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lot of this stuff here, block it up, turn it into blocks, you know, things like that, and just kind of get ready to transport everything I need over there. So I got this, I got that in there. Let's put that there. I've got a whole bunch of these here. Maybe I make another box. Maybe I make another redstone box, or maybe oh boy, I'm running out of shulker shells too. I might have to go to the nether at some point. I know there was some wood around here somewhere. Yep, there we go. One box. Well, one box is all I really need, isn't it? Because I've only got the 2 shells. Okay, so let's make a box, and this box here. Boink, and let's make our shulker box. Come here, you. And then this will be the components for the fountain that I'm working on, because there's a whole bunch of fountain mechanics I got to get worked out. And in fact, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just go ahead and get this stuff together, and we'll go over there and do that. But before I do, let me let you guys know, again, thank you Ilmango for the design on this witch farm. If you don't know how to make a witch farm, I do suggest you check out Ilmango's. And let me also thank Tons Nuke Terror. Tons Nuke Terror, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you can come back and check things out. Thanks to the Tons Nuke Terror data pack that witches drop lapis lazuli. You know, I'm not a big fan of data packs in general, but hey, you know, now we got a lot of lapis in case we want to. Did I go one block over? Yeah, in case we want to make blocks of lapis. That'll be kind of cool. But the 1.14 gave us something other than lapis to create blue dye, so there's some more options available there. Man, I'm really just digging how much I can see. Look how big that jungle is. That jungle is huge, man. It goes on forever, right? And there's some mushrooms over there, but it's not a mushroom island. It's just kind of there. Anyways, let me head on over to the fountain, and I'll show you what we're working on today. At the fountain, we're going to get all of the... Well, I'll show you. Let's go over there now. All right, my friends, so here we are over at the fountain, to which I was alluding earlier. If you weren't here a couple weeks ago, it's pretty simple, pretty small. It's about as big as it needs to be, but it's kind of exactly as big as it needs to be also. So it's going to be a little tight redstone-wise, but I think we're going to get it worked out. This is the beginning of some aspects of it. So as you can see, it's a nice little way down, trickle, trickle, trickle down kind of thing, because down through here, if I can come around here and hit the switch real fast, wait, it'll be easier to go this way and do that. If I come over here and actually turn the redstone off, it'll retract all of those, and whoop, up to the top we'll go again. And all of these will be down now, right? So that the water that I intend to place behind here will flow most of the time. So the water most of the time will come flowing out and come down, 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 and hit these guys and flow into it, right? Okay, and on the inside here, there will be water shooting up. It'll be a fountain, and that water will be stopped from going out here. So when this waterway is open, it'll be all bluish, right? All blue. But when it's not, when this water stops, I will push those up and it'll block it off, and then only water coming this way. And you'll see why that's important here. Let me go ahead and flip this switch again. Right, so we get this switch. Boink. So that will stop all the water. Come back out here. And then only this stuff will be here. So the water will be stopped, and then these 3 blocks, this block, and this block, will all be retracted down so that a flying machine that'll be at this block level will go across the fountain and knock down any kelp that's growing through here, leaving the bottommost kelp layer alone. And I'm pretty sure it can fly over this and it won't interfere with these guys. So it'll fly across. No water will flow out and into this section. Just these 3 blocks will, with the use of adhesive algae components, be pulled straight down, okay? But whilst I'm doing that, I also need to turn the water off all the way around on the other sides also, because there will be water flowing on the other sides as well. So that's what this is. I'm putting all of these guys in here. If I could do this pretty quickly, I'll do it. There, and there. But it needs to be done just right? Oh, geez. Because if you go too far, then it turns sideways. Well, I guess I'm doing all right so far. All right, no sideways blocks yet. All right, so all of these guys, let's just do that for now. And behind there, once that pushes up, this is this section right here where I'm about to put, I don't know, this dirt. That right, that right there, that will be where the water is held. So what I need to do is also have a block layer like this that is preventing the water from coming out, right? So that block layer will be like this all along here, and water will be right there. So that'll, boom, that'll prevent water from coming out. And then also, these blocks are all temporary, so I can get rid of these guys, right? So these are temporary blocks. Does this one need to be there? I don't think that one, yeah, that one actually does need to be there, because that's how these blocks are all going to be like this, and then these blocks are going to be like this, because these are where all of the repeaters are going to go. So let me get rid of these temporary blocks that I put in place here and use them to go ahead and put in the where the repeater blocks are going to go. So those guys go like this, right? And where did I do with all those repeaters? Stick that there for now. These guys come around over here, and oh, get a couple more like that. Come out, excellent. And then repeaters here as well. Where'd they go? Come on down, you. Oh, can I do it like this? How about like that? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, so temporary, holding these things there. And then there'll be another line. Wow, another line of blocks that I'm going to need back behind it that will actually run the redstone lines. And wow, I don't remember. Okay, so it looks like I've got one more wall that I can pull off here. That works out all right. All right, so we'll do this. Let's get rid of all of these while I'm thinking about it, and hope that no water comes down. Actually, I should probably clear all this stuff out and make sure no water comes down. And let me get a lever. I don't even have a lever. All right, well, fortunately for me, I got a redstone torch. So this will kind of replicate what the lever is going to look like. Over here we go. Oh, I need some redstone dust also. All of that work I did to make sure I was prepared, and I'm not really prepared, you know. Or prepared. There's two different words, but I'll get the right one out eventually. All right, here we go. Back up here. Just trying to get these things in place. All right. Up here, and I was going to use that sand, but I can't use sand. Let's use this netherrack for now. Temporary block, right? Okay. So there we go. This guy, all of these guys. Boom, boom, boom. And let's do, like I said, a temporary block here. And then let's do this just to kind of, boom. So now all of those are up, right? Just like all of those are up. And now if I pull this off, now they'll all be down. And let's go take a look and see what those look like. And let's pull these down also so that it's down at the same time. All right. And we're just double checking that we're doing this right before we go further any further. There's a bad guy there. Yep, and it looks like we are. And this block right here will keep the water from turning into a full source block. All right, so let me continue building that all the way around so that I get all four sides done. And then I'll come back and give you a little progress update here as I reset the sun. All right. Oh, I'm there. All right, I'm there. Okay. So what I have done is put all of the sticky pistons in place where they need to be and remove the underlying blocks that were holding them up. And I've gone all the way around the edge to mark out the back wall of what will be water. All of these air blocks that you see here will be water blocks. And now we need to kind of go around and, much like we did here, fill in the rest of the blocks. Now I know I could have made these sides a little more redstone friendly and used lesser blocks, I suppose. I could have, but I didn't want to because I wanted it to all look uniform from the bottom. Here, do I want to pop down here and show you what I'm talking about real fast? Yeah. So now all of these blocks will be uniform from the bottom. Or, well, you know what I mean. It'll kind of look the way it needs to look. Meanwhile, oh, it's raining outside. Meanwhile, the next step for me is to put in these blocks, which will be the blocks that will be underneath the water, right? And these blocks, the blocks that will be powered by the redstone. And I just need to take these all the way across and all the way around. And then once I've done that, I need to come back with some repeaters and put repeaters in. I guess I might as well do these while I'm thinking about it too, right? So I can do these blocks, and these blocks at the same time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and just keep filling it in this way until I get to the point where it's ready to put in the redstone. Right? And then, man, oh man, then most of this will be ready for a quick little tester to see how well it's going to operate, right? So let me go ahead and get this quick little tester done. I know the last couple segments were lengthy conversational bits because I was trying to explain what's going on here. You can see that this will be the water. Once I power these pistons, it'll go up. When they're unpowered, they'll pull down, and then the water will release out. I think you can see that. I think you get that I'm going to want all this redstone out around the side, so I'll have a little more control with it. But I don't know necessarily if you understand that the reason I'm trying to put them up as high as I am here is that on the sides I'm going to have a flying redstone machine, a flying contraption, and I need something to catch it on one side. So also, what I'm going to need to do is when these power on, these will power on, pushing the pistons, which will have these blocks on them, up, which will block the water. I need to have a little bit of a delay before I actually, so the water will stop flowing. Once the water stops flowing, then I can power on the redstone that will open up the blocks on the side, the 3 blocks that I talked about before that will, with the use of adhesive algae cubes, aka slime blocks. With the use of adhesive algae cubes, I'll be able to, oh no, I'm all out. Oh man. Be able to pull down these 3 blocks, this one, and this one. That'll be a triple piston extender, and I think I want to do it with algae cube here. Hold on, I'll show you. Algae cube here, algae cube here, algae cube here, and algae cube here, and then a sticky piston down here so that it doesn't interfere with anything over here. And then I'll have a triple piston extender, so it'll boom, 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 pull all 3 of those blocks down. 1, 2, 3, and then this layer will be where the redstone contraption flies across, and I think it'll just barely be long enough or high enough to make it. You know, it's going to be close, but we'll see. All right, let me continue putting in all of the iron blocks I need around the edge, and I'll come back and show you a little tester, like I said, to see if we can get all of these blocks to go up and go down the way we want them to, so that when the water is in there, it'll actually flow. All right, be right back. Yeah, I really think I'm going to leave, I think I'm going to leave my server offline. I'm going to keep the realm up. It's just going to be, I'm going to be continue building the Community Cultural Complex Center here in 1.13 because I cannot stand the fact that the new Iron Golem mechanics are going to be so different. I'm not going to be able to finish my cube if I advance to 1.14, and I certainly won't have any breakdancing golems heading into the sauna at the end of the day. So, no, I think I'm going to have to keep it. All right, so I've done all the wiring, and everything is up, as you can see, for now. But if I drop down in here and hit this switch, boop, the wire will go around here and depower all of these. So all of these will be off. And this one right here kind of covers the in-between section. So there's 2, and then there's one around the corner that goes the other way, 3. So there's a total of 4 switches, 4 power sources that are going to make everything work, quote-unquote work. And I don't know, maybe I'll run it so that it goes all the way around in one direction rather than one from that side and one from that side. But I do want to see what it's going to look like real fast to make sure I get all of the proper powerings done correctly. And I'm double checking all of my repeaters to make sure they're not on many delays. You know, they shouldn't be on delays. These shouldn't anyways. When I do the triple piston extender, I will need to have some delays. Let's see if this worked out right, if I got them all. Yeah, it looks like I do. It looks like I do. So there should be water here, and that'll flow. Awesome. And water over here will flow. Awesome. And because they're 1, 2 away instead of 1 away from each other in the corner, they are not going to, you know, create an infinite water supply. All right. So far so good. The water fountain section of it, or the cosmetic bit of it, is so far so good. So now I just gotta get all the redstone wiring synced up so that I can do it from one switch, because the whole point will be it'll be an AND gate. So it'll be if something happens, and that's something I think is going to be a random pulse generator of some sort. Either I like the pumpkin pulse generator, but I've also been quite fond of the cactus pulse generator, which is depending on a cactus growing underneath a observer block, and then taking a full pulse out of that observer block, turning it into a pulse, making all of this happen. It has to be some sort of T flip-flop so that after the redstone flying machine goes across, it'll turn it back on, or make everything go up in reverse order, and then open up the fountain gates again. But the fountain aspect, or the flowing water part of it, seems to be kind of ready. I just need to get the redstone ready for that. So let me keep working on the redstone for this for just a little bit longer, and see if I can get it to work with one switch, and that way I'll be able to send a pulse. Ooh, a bidirectional switch, so that if the redstone flying machine is over there, it'll send it this way, and if it's over here, it'll send it that way. So I do need to do something like that, and I do need to double check to see how much space I have left over here. It only looks like a couple more walls. Maybe I should fill this thing in also. Okay, let me continue work on this, and I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, I have managed to find a way to make it so that, well, instead of having one on each side, I made it so that there's two on this side and two on the other side. And the way these things works, here, let me go ahead and hop down here. Instead of running it from the short sides to the long sides, I'm now running it from the long side to the short side. And I'm running it into a torch tower that goes up and powers that block, which takes care of everything. And I'm also running the wire underneath the apparatus, right, underneath the fountain, so that it takes care of everything. And up this way, for now, this is temporary. This kind of spirals up to a lever so I can show you what it's going to look like, right? So let me go over here and try to sneak out over here. And I've actually begun putting in the water. So I thought it'd be a good idea. I'll probably take it out, the water, that is to say, because there's still a lot of building to go on, and I haven't really lit it up very well. So if I get a creeper, it's going to be problematic. So let me go ahead and drop in all of these guys so we can kind of get a temporary look at what it's going to look like. Alright, almost there. And the lever itself will be replaced with a daylight sensor, like I said, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put that thing yet, actually. So that could go anywhere. And then I'm also going to need to set up that AND gate I talked about before, so that it'll have to be middle of the day-ish, right? Because I don't want any mobs spawning. I want it to be bright, you know, bright and daylight-ish. So, well, maybe not middle of the day, but a certain length of power, so that by the time the flying machine goes across and all that other stuff, so that mobs don't spawn inadvertently at some night cycle and then drop down into the mechanisms. Okay, so here it is. This is what it's going to look like without any water, and ooh, let me go ahead and put blocks into those two spots real fast too. Oh boy, do I have any more on me? I don't. Let me go grab these. All right, that would have been problematic because water would have come down. Well, maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. All right, so let's do this, and that thing's going to be gone. Let me mark it real fast so I know where my door was. That was my door there, and over here. Jump, jump, jump. Do it quickly because people want to see what we're talking about, JC. All right, here we go. And this one here. All right, and the sun is going down. Oh no. So what do we got here? Oh, I still have to put some half slabs in. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the water isn't flowing, and this is what it's going to look like when the water is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is going to look so cool, man. This is going to look so cool, especially when the fountain center is going to be in there. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to finish this project, and if you cannot wait to finish this project, then by all means, please do consider subscribing for more coming like this real soon, because that's all the time I have for today. If you cannot wait that long, YouTube has hand-selected a video for you on the left, and I have put together this entire build log on the bottom left. Until next time, and next time we are going to be working on the two side redstone pieces, so that we can work on the dropping of the walls, so that we can start thinking about sending a flying machine across. Well, that's happening next time. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. I'm so stoked I don't even know what to say. I think it looks cool. Alright, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.